And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A handoff for Warren. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Running left, it's Warren. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 27. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. They're probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Hey, report!
Throwing is Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
With the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 46.
Now it's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Nix. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Warren will try to right side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Nix to the air. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 19-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to the air with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This one finds Austin at right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
when you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll check this one down to Gainwell. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot. One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Off the play fake. Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. Here's a screen with Gainwell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. That one out wide and intercepted.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they've got it well across midfield down.
And finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes?
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Watch out!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
No. Move 58.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
Hey, check 26. 319. Inside. Box it.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Get 300.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. That's Ibuka in motion.
180.
Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. 180.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Good. 220. Up, Nelson. Real. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Good. What's up?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will score! Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. First down for Aaron. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is 1. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Once again, it's Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Rodgers now. There's a short one caught by Fireman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's another Steelers first down.
88.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
50.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Steelers first down. First down and goal to go.
Warren. No, He's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Bucs 5-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pick up there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Hey,
and the Buccaneers first down.
20 right. Alert. Hit.
They go play action with Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's Warren. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Pistol. Good. 180. Hey, alert. Up. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Warren. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Good. Run. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's another.
Let's go.
Buccaneers. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Game on. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's Ibuka in motion. Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 8. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down. Here's a handoff to Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Get 300. Get 319. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Jump out. Go to 50.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to try it here again.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Owls waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9.
180! Stop!
They'll go. Mayfield. That's punt. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards. Final minute, one timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
Kings! Alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and one. At the Steelers' 18-yard line.
On second down, Baker. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
This one caught at the 4. Oh no, this goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. This is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game.